kit contains 1 plastic isolation plate, 4 plastic isolation bolts, and in order to isolate and secure the safety chain of the ceiling column, an isolation washer, a ceiling anchor, and the isolation bolt for the ceiling anchor. Additionally, an installation manual is provided. The plastic pouch holding the isolation kit contains 1 plastic isolation plate, 4 plastic isolation bolts, and in order to isolate and secure the safety chain of the ceiling column, an isolation washer, 1 ceiling anchor, and the isolation bolt for the ceiling anchor. Furthermore, an installation manual is provided. Here we now show you the actual components of the MAVIG mid rod injector mounting package. The ceiling column is being supplied with plastic covers for both the upper electrified pin and the lower 360-degree pin. The extension spring arm comes with installation accessory such as, for example, a metal horseshoe clip and a metal safety pin. Also, a set of Velcro straps is supplied to securely hold the external cables in place. Furthermore, we provide self-adhesive safety instructions in 27 languages. For the installation, you will need the following tools. Allen wrenches are required in the sizes 3, 4, 5, 6 and 8 mm. Please do note that these sizes are metric. Also, 2 screwdrivers are needed, a regular screwdriver and a Phillips head screwdriver. In order to isolate the ceiling column, our specially designed isolation kit ought to be used, either for installation with the optional mid-rod ceiling mounting plate or when mounting the column straight to the ceiling. For the stationary mounting of the ceiling column, we here show you how the isolation kit is being used and how the ceiling column is installed. For our demonstration, we use the example of the optional mid-rod ceiling mounting plate. Please note that for direct installation of the column to the ceiling, basically the same instructions apply as follows. First, pre-install the metal ceiling anchor by using the provided plastic isolation washer and the metal bolt. Make sure that the vertical part faces sideways at an accurate angle and is in line with the 2 drill holes. Now, place the plastic isolation plate in the center of the mid-rod ceiling mounting plate, matching drill holes on top of each other. The metal hook at the end of the safety chain from inside the ceiling column has to be attached to the ceiling anchor. Take extra care that the broad end faces the anchor and the slimmer part is directed towards the chain. The column has now been secured and a single person can now easily insert the plastic washers and the metal screws. We would like to point out that the metal screws shown in our demonstration are being supplied together with the mid-rod ceiling mounting plate. If you choose direct ceiling installation without the mounting plate, we herewith underline that a local engineer has to determine the type of screws that need to be used for a sound installation. In case of using our stationary 360-degree ceiling column, proceed as follows for mounting the Portegra2 extension spring arm to the lower non-electrified pin of the column. First, loosen the set screws and carefully slide the locking ring off the mounting pin. Use a 4 mm Allen key to loosen and then to remove the screw that has been connecting the locking ring and the metal chain. Now, slide off the 2 washers and the protection cap. Mount the Portegra extension spring arm combination onto the 360-degree mounting pin. Now first place the metal washer and then the plastic washer onto the mounting pin. Connect the end of the safety chain to the locking ring by refitting the screw with a 4 mm Allen key. Apply Loctite 270 to the lock screw and tighten with 20 Nm torque. Mount the locking ring on the mounting pin. Tighten it to the mounting pin using 3 set screws. Take extra care that the screws are lowered and embedded completely. Also apply Loctite and make sure that the 3 set screws are tightened with 20 Nm torque. Finally, place the plastic covers and fix them as shown in the later sequence. We now demonstrate how the trolley of the Portegra ceiling column is being inserted into our ceiling track. Once it is slided in, attach the end piece to the ceiling track as shown and secure it with a 4 mm screw tightened with an Allen key. As the next step, we mount the extension spring arm onto the ceiling column. Please make sure that the handle of the brake is being removed first of all. Mount the extension spring arm onto the 360-degree mounting pin. Place first the metal washer and then the plastic washer on the mounting pin. Then attach the safety ring. Apply Loctite to the 3 set screws. Tighten with a 20 Nm torque. Tighten first the locking ring and then the hexagon nut to the switch cam. Slide the cover ring onto the switch cam, and finally the handle for the brake is screwed onto the switch cam. In order to install the cover for the Portegra arm, attach the first half to the arm fitting it to the cover ring. Then, carefully, add the second half and click the pegs into the grooves. Insert and tighten the mounting screw into the provided drill hole. Loosen the brake handle. Apply Loctite glue before retightening it, and then fix the hexagonal nut to ensure a long-lasting fit. The brake is being operated as follows.